doing today?
I wasn't ready. I'm not ready.
What about now?
No, because I forgot what I was going to say.
And how about now?
No, can you start over?
Just go.
No, because
What are we doing today?
We are going to do an install on Kylie.
Yeah.
Because somebody couldn't wait till Christmas.
No, it doesn't.
So
no,
he got an early Christmas present. And we're going to install it today.
She just handed it to me because she didn't know if they were going to fit or not. So, in this box, we have some goodies. You want to tell them what we got in the box? What do we have in the box?
Fog lights for Kylie. It's the fog light kit. It has the lights,
The bezels, and the wiring harness. So, we're going to take all that out of the box, and I'm going to show you what's in there. And, got the little fire going because it's like 30 degrees right now. But as you guys can see, no fog lights. So, hopefully, we're going to be able to change that today. I'm going to go ahead and try to do it without taking these off because I think you could just pop the hole out and then just screw on the fog lights. But we're going to find out. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the bumper first. But before that, I'm going to show you guys what's in the box. As you guys can see, this is the WinJet kit. And this is everything that comes included. It has the 2 bezels. So your left one and boom, your right one. And all the wiring harness that you're gonna need. Hopefully everything's in there, switch and everything, and then the most important part, your fog lights. So that's everything that comes included in the kit. Let's go take off the bumper. All right, in order to take off the bumper, you gotta pop all the little clips at the bottom, like under the car. Pop those clips off, and then you I don't know why there's tape here, but there's clips on top also, and then all these bolts got to come out all along here, and then it should pop right out. Alright, so upon further investigation, you can't take those off. So we're going to have to use the bezels that it came with. To take the bezel off, all you have to do is push in all these little clips all throughout the bezel, and then it should just push right out. And then to put this one in, you pretty much do the opposite. So you just push it in, make sure it clips, and that'll be good to go.
Yes. Alright, so we got the bezel in. You can see all those clips. We did have some problems with the ones in here, those two. That one and that one. We were able to get all the rest of them in except for those, so we had to take it off a couple times and then just go ahead and put it back in because there's like a little lip on the other side and it wasn't hooking. But boom, got a nice fog light hole now. Everything's nice and tight on that side, and then we also got the one on this side done, nice and toasty. Both sides are done. How easy? The easier way to put it in?
The easier way to put it in is you put that in first, and then you try to put the middle ones, and then you do the ones on the outside. That'll work the easiest. But let's go ahead and get the fog light installed now. All right, we got our fog light hole available now. The kit comes with these little U-clips, and then it comes with screws. So what you want to do is get your clips, put these in the screws that are already in the bumper. Did I see screws?
Yeah.
I meant hole in the holes that are already in the bumper. All right, there we go. Got our clips on there. Now we're just gonna mount our fog light, and then it's only gonna be hooked up by one side. So this is the right one. It's only gonna be hooked up by the right side, and then the other two on this side are gonna go into these grooves. You can see one right there and one right there. So you insert it, then you get your screws into the hole, to the other hole. Tighten that down. There you go, easy as that. You have your fog light installed onto the bumper. Now to do the wiring. This is what we got to work with, a little diagram, our cables, and our button. So the button's gonna go inside, obviously. This is just a little extension in case you need it. This is gonna go on the inside also. That's gonna go to the button, so that'll go to that. We have this. These will go to the fog lights themselves, the fuse box, the battery, whatever. So let's go get this untangled and then laid out. See how it's gonna turn out. All right, so this is where we are. As of right now, one fog light, 2 fog lights installed. So now it came down to the wiring, and then I started thinking, here's all the wiring that goes on the inside of the car. This one goes to the button that would go inside the car, and then I came in here. Oh, I came in here and then pulled the whole thing out, and then I was like, do I really need to do that? So then I started thinking, do I really need all that? Do I really want a button? And I was like, no, not really, I don't want a button. So I started thinking, I looked at this whole harness. This part, this red cable goes straight to the battery. It's hooked up, as you can see. That part, fuse, relay, blah blah blah. You get your first connection. That goes to the fog light. You have this other one goes over here. You have your other connection for this fog light, and then at this end you also have a ground cable, so you could anywhere on the frame of the car. And then you have pretty much your power cable. So this would go into the car, to that other harness, and to the button. All of what the button does is it sends power to here. So I was like, I don't really want the button. So now what I'm gonna do is get this, which pretty much sends the power to the fog lights. So what I was thinking, I was like, I want the fog lights to come on when I turn on my headlights. So I need that cable to somehow go in here, and then this here is the harness for the headlights. So I was like, maybe I could tap that end into this end, and obviously this dictates when the headlights come on and when they're off. So I'm gonna have to, or I'm going to try to tap that one into here, and hopefully it works. So let's go ahead and get this all nice and neatly somewhere in here, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, let me show you guys what I've done so far. Like I said, red one's already connected. I just zip tied the fuse and the relay to all those bunch of cables, and then ran the black cable. It's not like fully on there yet. I just put like some zip ties holding it just to hold it. Then when I make sure everything works, then I'll zip tie everything, make it look all nice and pretty. But zip tie there. I have both of them connected already, just to try it out right now. Hopefully it works. And then I have the ground cable set to that one right there. You guys can see it. That power cable, that yellow one, comes all the way up here. And you guys can kind of see, they provided that clip right here. So you just run it through the red. Hopefully it works. Red and then the yellow that they provided. Use the clip they provided. Hopefully this works. This is again the headlight harness. Plug it to the red cable. Crossing your fingers that it works. So everything's plugged in. Let's go try it out. Well, one of them works, 2 of them work. Got them plugged in with the headlights. So, I mean, looks like it's pretty good. Obviously, I'm going to switch those out for LEDs. That way they match. Wildcat appears. Anyways, probably do that in the next couple of days. Switch them out. That way they match with the same color as the headlights. Both on. Both off. Both on. Both off. Both on. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, I'm just glad it worked out. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the rest of the wiring, make sure it's nice and tucked in, put the bumper back on. We should be pretty good, baby. Damn, just some good fog lights. See, that way I don't have to mess around with nothing inside the button or whatever. Nah, they're on. Headlights are on, fog lights are on. Win-win. I'm good with that. Alright, as you guys can see, got it all back together. Everything works just fine. Fog light, headlight, both turned on just how I want it. Looks pretty good. Like, that's, hopefully you guys can hear me, but like I said, I'll be getting LEDs for that way they can match. Damn, that cold start, super loud. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys can hear me. But let's go ahead and take it for a spin, see how the light looks, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. So we're on the road, recording and driving at the same time. We got little brother Angel, AMTR Gaming. Give him a follow on Instagram.
Boy!
But you can kind of tell the difference between the yellow and the white. So that's kind of, the fog light is the yellow, the headlight is the white. Like I said, we're gonna get that fixed. But for now, both of them work. Obviously, you can kind of see the other one, but they both work. I'm just gonna hand the camera to Angel right now. That way you do, you know, some mandatory pulls. So here we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and downshift to second. Some pops on Angel.
Yeah.
You guys ready? We're gonna do like a 30 roll. So starting now. First gear, about 10 miles per hour. You ready, Angel?
Yeah.
Nice little pulls. All right, let's go ahead and stop messing around. Lights look pretty good. Let's go ahead and head back home. Are you ready now?